Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Lexi Plays. Today we're going to be playing My Time at Sandrock. This game is currently in early access. The latest update that came out was Knives Out. Came out about 3 weeks ago. The next and hopefully final update for the early access, should be coming out in about a month and a half to 2 months. So I thought it was a perfect time to do a new save. And this time I decided to attempt to record it to hopefully teach people some new things and for everyone just to watch my adventures in Sandrock. This is not my first playthrough. This is probably my 6th playthrough, I want to say. I have different characters to romance different NPCs in the game. Some of them I'm leaving single, some of them are married, so I'm trying to get as much playthroughs as I can. So this is the character we're going to be playing with today. This is Lexi. I spared everyone watching me attempt to create the character. I am not very good at working with sliders. My brain does not work very well. So I don't want to say how long it took me to do this. So I kind of kept her the basic of this shape with minor changes, making her face a little rounder. I changed her eye color to blue. She has red hair, pale skin, similar to kind of what I look like. So I did give her some makeup. I prefer having a little bit of eyeshadow to no eyeshadow. So I kind of just went with like a little bit of a purple. And then for the lipstick, you can't really go with a no lipstick option. So I kind of just went with like a dusty, dirty pink. You can, if you haven't played this game before, you are not stuck with this character looks by any means. In probably like the first third, at the end of the first third, you can change the character's hair and makeup or add like a face tattoo. And then in the later half of the game, probably like the final like 2/3-ish, you can do the plastic surgery. So if like you really, really messed up your character, you can still change that. Yeah, so we're gonna go to Sandrock, I believe next. Is changing or picking a birthday. You can choose a voice. There is no voice acting for the builder in this game. So it is just, you're picking the sound you make when you hit things in game. So don't put too much thought into it, but there are 4. I just always pick the first one. And so the next thing it will ask is our birthday. The game does start in summer. So if you want to get presents from some of the town people, I would not advise picking a birthday in summer or really fall for the first year. If you want the presents, I would wait until like a winter birthday or a spring birthday. That's just me. I do like to get the presents from the NPCs. I think it's a very cute touch. So I normally go with a spring birthday, and these little markers indicate it's a holiday. I try not to choose a holiday. It does have a party system in game, so I don't want to interfere with the NPC behavior of like going to the festivities versus coming to a party at my house. Excuse me. So we're just gonna go with the 15th of spring. And to confirm, I do want the 15th of spring. And now we're going into a lovely little animation thing. This really is just a beautiful setting. Just really beautiful. The art is just gorgeous. So your first day in game is pretty much a tutorial. So that's really all you do day one.
Howdy. Hi there, you must be the new builder. I'm Ian, the other new builder. I just got here a week ago. Nice to meet ya.
Nice to meet ya.
I'm here to take you to the Commerce Guild. The retiring builder and the commissioner are there. Let's not keep them waiting. Follow me. This way.
This is just teaching you to move. This first little bit is very controlled by
Over here.
By the tutorial.
Howdy there, I'm Yan, president of the Sandrock Commerce Guild. Pleased to make your acquaintance, yada yada yada. I'll be overseeing you with Mian, but don't think of me as your boss. Think of me more as, a buddy. That's your, supervisor. This here's Mason. He's retiring, hence, you know, the whole reason for you being here and whatnot. But you knew that already. What am I talking about? Anyway, see that workshop there on the other side of the tracks? It used to be Mason's, but now it's all yours. Ain't that swell? Just think of all the great stuff you'll be able to make in there for our Commerce Guild. And, well, for other people too, I guess. Well, I am now speechless. Mason, as the established builder of Sandrock, why don't you say a couple of inspiring words?
Well, let's not get too friendly. I mean, am on my way out of here. My workshop is yours now. You may find it run down and dilapidated, ill-equipped, and it is certainly those things, but you may also find that the place has a lot of heart. I believe that will suffice. May you bring Telesis to the land. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to the Blue Moon. There are only so many more days I'll be able to get my Yakmel milk on.
Well, he always was a bit awkward, mind you. Anyway, back to business. Before you start, I need to tell y'all a bit about how we work here in the desert. I know you already hold builder licenses, but things are a bit different here from what you're used to. To start with, there aren't too many trees around, so don't go swinging your axe around too much. It's, frowned upon, anyway. But there's plenty of scrap metal and driftwood you can break apart.
The scrapping mechanic in this game, I really like. It was a nice addition from Portia. In Portia, you could cut down like any tree, anything you wanted to, and like in a couple days, it would magically grow back without you even having to replant it. But this game, they really frown upon you cutting down the cacti around your workshop. At least once the main desert opens up, you can just kind of have at it and knock down as much cacti as you want, and it's fine. It really is just around your workshop, but the scrapping mechanic is nice. I like it.
You'll need something called a pick hammer. It's a pick with a hammer, just as the name implies. We use it only because it's useful for breaking up rocks, but it's also durable enough to break up the old world scrap all around here. Easy stuff to make as well. You just need to find some stone and wood and craft it at your work table. Why don't you try making one for yourselves? You'll be needing it right away anyway. When you're done, just come find me in the Commerce Guild. But, you know, no rush. See you there.
True. It is pretty easy to make. We should be able to find the stone and wood we need by just searching through junk piles on the ground near our workshops. Picking up things is fun. Hey, let's go to your workshop and see what kind of machines Mason left for you. Let me take you there. I'm already getting pretty acquainted around here, so I can make sure you don't get lost.
It is like right there. So we'll do what they say. Open the map. So this is the map. This is the town. The town, I think, is close in size to Portia. It's, I think, actually a little smaller. Portia, I think, is just more spread out. If you haven't played Portia, they are set. It's not really, this game is not really a sequel or a prequel. They are set at the same time. So it's the events that are happening on either game are the same. Portia is definitely a very different game. This game, they've made a lot of quality of life improvements, which I'll kind of cover as we go. But yeah, Portia was beautiful. It was like walking around a painting. It was just gorgeous. Very different to this. This is more realistic. So that was also a nice change.
Kind of slim pickings. But at least he did leave you a work table. That should be all you need to make a pick hammer. You know, Sandrock is still well known across all free cities for being directly on top of an old world metropolis. They say some old scraps even end up here on the surface when the wind blows. Once we have our pick hammers, we can smash them up and get all the resources we need. Also, I kind of wanted to say something to you privately. See, the reason I came to Sandrock is because it's not doing well for itself. Everybody in the Free Cities knows that. But I didn't hesitate signing that contract. I thought it'd be the best way for me to make a difference in the world. I bet you feel the same way. So let's make a promise, builder to builder. Let's take Sandrock back to its glory days during our time here. Let's give it our all, okay?
Let's give it all.
Well, I'm off to make my pick hammer. See you around.
Bye. We have mail already. So like I said, this is an early access, so the developers in the last 2 updates, possibly 3, have given us letters. This is just, there's been a lot of setbacks to the game due to COVID and China, where the game is made, being in lockdowns. So they've had a lot of issues getting, like, I think it was a certificate or something like that. And then just the actual updates have been delayed. So these are just kind of all thanking, this one's thanking everyone for the reviews. And then this one is just to say that the marriage was in the game. The Knives Out update brought basic marriage functions in. So the place to propose to them, which you have to do on a play date, is somewhere like right around here, I want to say. And it is beautiful. You want me to place an item? I will place a sofa outside. Okay. So now we need to make a pick hammer. The piles they want you to use are these 2. Oh, I got a rare axe. So the quality of items is green, which is outstanding. Blue, like the lamp, is perfect. And then rare is the purple. And it like sometimes, like, once you get better weapons. So this one gave me better logging and better tool efficiency. That was the bonus for, this is again a tutorial on how to use this machine. Yes. So we just want to make a pick hammer. What effects? So see, this one is just outstanding. Oops, I hit a wrong button. So it really does not have many benefits to it. So I believe luck, the luck stat is what can help with the quality of your item. But it isn't just luck. There are skills that can help make every item a better quality. But that's a little bit later. So not too worried about it. You also get a refiner, so you can then change the quality too with that machine.
It is the soul of a desert builder. Never lose it. But if you do, well, now you know how to build another one, I suppose. Next, let me tell you about the recycler. It's another indispensable tool for a desert builder. It's the machine that's synonymous with make do. Once it's made, you can put the scrap you collect with your pick hammer into the recycler to get all kinds of useful items. You can construct the recycler on your assembly station. Here's the diagram for it. Just look it up in your workshop handbook. You can also open to it on the control panel at the assembly station. Don't worry so much. You'll figure it out. Come back to the Commerce Guild when you finish.
And so this is the action. Well, this was also a nice addition. Eventually you can, once you unlock the camera will be on here. A quick save is on there. The gardening, once gardening gets unlocked, that is also on there. And then the home editor eventually gets on there once you buy the book for it. Or I think, is it a book or is it like a little, I don't remember. Oh, and Burgess is...
Hello, new builder. It is wonderful to have you here amongst our desert flock. I am Burgess, Chief Safety Inspector of the Sandrock chapter of the Church of the Light. I mostly patrol the oasis, and if that water level moves even a centimeter, boy, you better believe I'll let everyone and their mother know about it. What's up? See ya.
See ya. So like a nice change from Portia was, for using this assembly station, if you wanted to add an item like I just did, you would have to have it not only in your inventory, but also in your hotbar. And it kind of got annoying, especially when you got to be late game and you would, you would have a very complex machine and you would have to keep moving it to your hotbar, So that was a nice change. We already have one of those. And I need some more for the grinding saw. Say hi to Sandy. Roar. So for the plants around here, these it's fine to cut down. These little shrubs. Do not cut. If you don't want to get yelled at by Burgess, don't cut these down. I try not to. I mean, you can. He'll, I believe, yell at you once, but I want to be good in these games and do what you're supposed to, which is not cut down the cacti or the trees. Hey, Burgess, you keep walking in my yard. It's a little creepy. And so here, ooh, I got stone scrap. So here's your fuel. You can either add it this way, like by clicking that or that, or you can just do autofill. It's easier. With the basic one, you can only add one type of scrap at a time. Once you upgrade it to the civil, you can add more than one. But we need to collect a thing called data discs for those. We're not there yet, so we'll say hi to Coco. This is one of the animals you can adopt eventually. There are altogether 5 animals, and I normally try to adopt them all because they are so cute and they can collect fun stuff for you like water.
There you are. No need to show me the recycler. I'm sure it's fine. You have a builder's license, right? Besides, what's the worst it could do? Explode and burn our whole town to the ground? The main thing to take away here is that from now on, whenever you have questions, you can just consult your workshop handbook and definitely not ask me anything related to building whatsoever. Yes, I'll be far too busy to handle your questions. So, now you have the basic knowledge of a desert builder. Why don't you mosey on over to City Hall and register your workshop? Normally, the mayor handles registrations, but Minister Matilda's taking over administrative type stuff for her at the moment. Oh, you hadn't heard? She's off trying to plant things in the Eufaula Desert. Didn't no one ever tell her plants need dirt to grow? Say, she's been gone for a while. I sure hope she's still alive.
Rudian.
Oh, by the way, I found a couple of extra diagrams I was probably going to throw away. But why would I do that when I could just recycle them to you? No need to thank me. Consider it a new employee bonus. Anyway, hurry over to City Hall and have Matilda register your workshop. While you're out, I'll be preparing a job for you. Hurry back when you're registered.
Okay. Gotta go to City Hall. We'll say hi to some of the townspeople as we go down the street. The voice acting in this is amazing. Right now, a decent amount.
You must be one of the new builders. Well, justice is my name, and justice is my game. That's right. I'm the law around these parts. Head of the Civil Corps. Hello. So long,
Yeah, the
partner.
voice acting is really, really good in this game. There's a decent amount already. There are some that still isn't voiced. I hope this is one the cat you can adopt. He's adorable. I don't Fiato. I'm hoping that there will be more voice than in Portia, because in Portia there was a decent amount that was not voiced.
Oh,
And a
who
cutscene.
goes there? Yeah. Oh, it's you. I thought you were one of Logan's gang. Silly me, you look nothing like an outlaw. And your arms are so skinny. Do you even know how to defend yourself? You know the desert isn't kind to the fragile. It is decided. I, the magnificent Pen, the protector of Sandrock, as of 5 seconds ago, have taken it upon myself to offer you a combat lesson. Splendid. Let's go.
Sounds good.
You know why I came all the way out here to serve and protect? Because this place builds toughness. If you ain't tough, the desert will chew you up and spit you out. People here need to train often to build that toughness. Now, before we spar, you can go pick a weapon from over there. Doesn't matter which. All the same to me. When you're ready, come at me.
So they do have different weapons. I almost always go for the daggers. They have less damage, but they're faster. This one has the most damage, but it is really slow. This is just a normal sword, and then here's a spear. Spear is pretty cool. The animation's cool. I normally just go for the daggers. I think that's what most people choose are the daggers.
Come and attack me. I won't fight back.
Yeah. So attack.
Is that
The
all
little
you
dots.
got? Don't tell me you skip leg day. Okay, you can swing a weapon.
So the little dots below his name and mine are what it takes for us to break
Don't
them.
you know any other
So
moves?
cause more
I'm
damage
getting bored.
as you level up your blade.
Now it's my turn.
Okay, just hurt me.
Stand still.
You can't
this won't
beat him
hurt.
during this, so
Bitch.
I think the earliest I've ever beaten Pen was probably level 25.
I can read you like a book, skinny arms. Enough. I grow weary of this. Time to end this. And thus concludes the segment of my combat course titled Never Mess with Pen. I hope you learned something. I sure had fun teaching it. The first thing I would do if I were you is to go back to your work table and craft a weapon. But that's just me. Farewell, skinny arms.
We will meet again someday, and I will kick your butt. There actually is, I believe, a Steam achievement to beat Penn. So I've already gotten that on another save.
Why, hello there. You must be the builder. I'm Minister Matilda from the Church of Light, filling in for Mayor Trudy. If you're
Oop.
here, well, that
Sorry.
means you must have passed Yen's little audition and you're ready to register your workshop. All you have to do is fill in the name of your workshop, and we're all set.
I never really know what to name my workshop. So we're just gonna go with Ye Old Shop. I like history, so just Ye Old Shop it is.
That'll do
You
it.
can change the name.
If you ever want to change your workshop name again, you can buy a rename card from the City Hall store. Congratulations, Builder! Your workshop is officially open for business in Sandrock. Whenever you're ready, you can start taking commissions from the commission board inside the Commerce Guild. Now, I'm not exactly known around these parts for my arithmetic, but I do reckon we can expect a lot from 2 builders as opposed to just old Mason by his lonesome. Work hard, then you'll have plenty of pocket money for yourself too, don't you know? I dare say this calls for a celebration. Normally we have fireside meetings on Sunday nights, but I reckon I'll just round everyone up tomorrow to proper welcome you new builders. Oh, and you must come. It wouldn't be the same without you. See you then. And congratulations again, Builder. May you bring Telesis to Sandrock.
Thanks, Matilda. This picture here is from, you can meet these characters in the multiplayer, which will be available on the full release of the game. Up here, we'll say hi to Miguel first.
No need for introductions. I know who you are. I'm Pastor Miguel. I guess you could say I'm the brains behind this little operation. I trust you'll bring Telesis to Sandrock and beyond. Goodbye.
If you've ever played Portia, they often have hidden chests around. So just make sure you look around. It just incentivizes exploring. So there's a perk you can get eventually with the skill tree that makes money come out of those. It was a little broken. And during one of the updates, I think the update was introduced was like Logan Strikes Back or something. And you could easily get like $5,000 goals from one chest. It was really broken. Kind of sad they took it away.
Did you get a message from Yen saying, emergency, come now as well? Wonder what's the emergency?
Listen here, you lazy mopstick. Me and my boys have had it up to here with your excuses. Where's our lift, huh?
Oh, look! Rocky, old buddy, old pal.
Don't you buddy me, pal. Since Mason's leaving, you promised me you'd do it yourself. First it was you had a cold, and then it was your turtle beans. And today I find out you don't even got a turtle. Do you understand how much money I'm losing here? So now, I gotta give you a beatdown. Sorry, pal, but it's a company policy.
Wait, no, Rocky, look! Well, what I really meant is, I was bringing in new people to take special care of your commission. Look, here they are.
Did we come at a bad time?
No, you came at the perfect time. Mr. Rocky here is the big boss of Eufaula Salvage. And he's got a very special commission that we should take care of right away. With Mason's departure, the commission sort of got lost in the shuffle for a few months or so. But now that you two are both registered workshops, you can take this commission off my hands. Help out, right?
Oh, yeah, sure. That's what we're here for. Did you hear that? Our first big job!
Let's do this.
See? They're up for it. What do you say, buddy pal?
All right, Yen. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna give you one more chance.
Great! Listen here, builders. Rocky and his miners are working out of Paradise Lost. You know, that big-looking ruins right next to the builder's workshop? My pal here commissioned 2 crane lifts to move things up and down this real long tunnel they're working out of. And since there are 2 of you, each one of you can make a lift. Easy peasy for all.
Sorry for putting you 2 on the spot. If only Yan's doing his job like he's supposed to, and hey, I'm not your pal. If you're looking for parts, we have a bunch of salvage in our company backyard that you can ruffle through. It's located by the Paradise Lost Ruins. Lots of miners there. Can't miss it. Normally, we charge a weekly fee for access. But here, take a free 1-week pass.
Thank you, Rocky.
When you're done, install it for me as well. She already drew me up a diagram for the lift. So yeah, you can have it. Hope you put it to better use than this sorry excuse for a builder here.
My back was hurting.
Based on this diagram, we won't be able to find these parts from any random scrap. I guess we'll need to take a look at Rocky's salvage yard. Looks like we'll need to use the furnace as well. Well, we can't finish if we don't get started. Let's do our best.
Let's do our best. And I leveled up. So, we're gonna take a commission. Something easy. I don't want to do that. I can go mine a bunch of stone and do this. We'll do the stone. So here's the commissions. This is the person it's for, how much it is, experience you get, and then points. You can eventually unlock once you get into gardening. All of this side. There's a mission I believe that it goes with. This is the rankings. It is very easy to beat Yan. So it's not that much of a struggle. And then this is the store. Here's all the things you can buy. It does change and does upgrade as you upgrade and as you level up. Here's the market price. So it goes from, I've seen it fluctuate from -17 to +17. So negative is when you want to buy things, and plus is when you want to sell. So for now, I'm not going to buy anything. I buy as needed unless, actually the one thing I will buy is this. I will buy, no I won't, because I'm going to buy something else. Okay, so the commission for Yan is he's just going to tell you about the commission board, which I don't need to see. So we need a bunch of stone. So with this pickaxe, you can mine the gravel. Once you get to the bronze pickaxe, which is the next level up, then you can hit and break the big stone. The hard rock, I think is called, which is like has a grayish top on it. That one you can get bloodstone with, but you don't get quartz. So you kind of need to continuously mine both of them in order to get them, and I have enough. Woo! Right on the nose. Okay, so we'll go turn this in. So the Eufaula salvage is up there. Majority of the quests in this game, if it's a main story, which is the orange, it is most of the time not timed. The main quests that are timed are the side quests, and then of course your
commissions. Oh heck, another tourist. Howdy. I'm afraid I must be on my way. The new workshop owner? Well shoot, now why didn't you say so? I'm Elsie, pleased to meet ya. Sorry I didn't recognize you, partner. I thought all builders were born old geezers like Mason. Nice seeing ya.
Ah.
Shoot, when did I post the commission again? That was mighty quick. Well, I'll tell my Yakmal all about this. Thank you. And this is her
Welcome
mother.
to Sandrock. I'm Mabel. My husband Cooper and I run the largest Yakmole ranch south of the Eufaula. Ever tried Yakmole milk before? It's got an acquired taste. Here, take a couple of bottles. It's our way of saying, howdy do, neighbor.
Howdy do. This is where you can eventually rent and buy horses. there's a mission that opens that up for you. You just can't do it. We're going to go to a shop. I'm going to first say hi to Jazz, who is adorable.
Hi, new builder. I'm Jasmine. I grew up here. My mom's the mayor, but she's not here right now because mayoring is such a busy job. But that's okay. Everyone in this town is really nice. You're going to like it a lot. I know it. Howdy.
She's adorable.
Catch you later.
Her voice sometimes gets to me because it doesn't sound like a true child's voice, so.
Hey there, I'm Heidi, architect round these parts. Looks like old Mason handed you down a real fixer-upper of a workshop, huh? Well, lucky for you, I do plenty of fixing up. Come by my office sometime if you're looking to upgrade your workshop.
Thanks for the bricks, Heidi. We are going to go over to here. Arvio's not here. We're looking for Arvio. And we'll come back. Because on day 1, or after you speak to him, you get 50% off everything in his shop.
Hey, I'm unsure. A member of the local Civil Corps. There are dangerous elements all around town, such as the criminal gang led by Logan, or the aggressive Geeglers. You should be careful. Howdy.
Thanks, I'm
See you.
He has probably some of the best lines in the entire game. Like, they're just so funny. He is easily one of my favorite characters. There's the last update added a bunch of story missions for him, so that was nice. We're gonna go to use our 69 stamina. Here, this is the salvage. This does evolve with you. So, I got a data disk. So as you progress in the game and you unlock different areas with different types of scrap, this also upgrades right along with you, which is nice. And we're out of stamina. So early game, your stamina runs out really quickly, and I do kind of wish that when you need it, this is when you need it the most, so I wish it did last a little longer. Destroy this just because I can. But late game, you can add to the stamina with additions to your house. Each expansion here does add stuff. I'm not going to expand yet, but in this panel, so here's your character panel. So these are all your different stats. So here's your health points and your stamina. These go up as you level. And then this, the health, the stamina, toughness, attack, defense, and luck go up as you level up. And then you can add things to your house to help level them up too. And yeah. We're going to add this shirt on because it is better. What we want. So these are your current missions. You can track them as you go. Here's the handbook. Social. So here's who we've spoken to so far, and we have a lot to meet. So this is the picture so far. This does update as you go, which is kind of nice. Calendar. So they added when your passes expire, which is nice. We eventually will lock this on level 5. And then here's your album as you go. This will fill up with pictures. And then here is all the different relics and items that we find in the game. It's nice once you get to finding the relics because it can kind of keep track. And your quest is going to drive me crazy. We're going to go to Chi real quick. Chi you eventually do get diagrams from to upgrade your workshop. It does take some time, but then there will be a point in which you have so many data disks, you will not know what to do with them.
A new builder? Why wasn't I informed of this? A data disk? Allow me to explain. Data disks are a type of storage medium made of multiple layers of polycarbonate. While many of them don't contain anything useful, some have troves of data on how the old world built their machines and structures. Now granted, we're not yet technically proficient enough to recreate exact replicas of these relics, but with the builder's help, we can get pretty close. Data disks help me create diagrams for new machines, which you can construct on your assembly station. I keep a collection of diagrams, plus potential future plans, with me at all times. So if you need to build something that's not in your handbook, talk to me. Bring me data disks, and I'll give you new diagrams. Simple enough. Come here when you have more data disks.
Thank you, She. So here you can also research. So there really is no order. I think it's best to go this way, to do the processor grinder, then probably a dew collector. But it just, you don't get, there will be quests that dictate what you should unlock, but since it's not timed, it's not that big of a deal. We'll talk to Amira.
Oh, you must be one of the new builders. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Amira. I have the best selection of pottery and decors in town at the Ceramic Gate. Mason probably sold everything in his workshop when he moved out. So why don't you take this? It's my welcome gift.
Thank you, Amira. We're gonna go back to By the Stairs, the general store, and see if Arvio is there. Because I would like to buy a bigger chest from him. But I'm too cheap and I want 50% off.
Ah, you're a new builder, aren't you? Charmed, to be sure. I run By the Stairs, the only general store in town. Nevertheless, I think you'll find our prices hard to beat. Oh, that's right. Matilda asked me to help you out, being new and all. And I thought of something I think you're going to love. For the next 7 days, everything in my store will be 50% off. Just for you, of course.
Thank you, Arvio. I like to buy this chest on day one. There's a chest that you can craft, but it does not hold as much. I think this gives you 1 extra line. Early game, the 1 extra line actually does, it makes a difference. Not until the mysterious salesman who comes to town in this game on the 20th and 21st can you get a bigger chest. So I use these until then, just to literally dump out my inventory. So the early game, I'm never too worried about how messy my inventory is. It's gonna look bad for a while. And probably once you're like about 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks into game, it does get better. We're gonna get rid of this. Okay, and collect that. Let's top this off, and that really, can I add any water to this? Oh, I can. We'll add more water. So the water tank does use more water in summer. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I think we'll go see a town person over here. We'll go say hi to them, and then I think we're going to wrap up day one.
We've met, but I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Jensen, the conductor of the Sandrock train station. Nice to have you in Sandrock. Ah, hey there. I see ya.
His voice, I believe, is the same as his voice. So I believe it is. I looked it up once, and I believe they're the same. So it's like talking to Jensen's like talking to. I haven't decided in this save who I want to romance. I have an Owen save. I have a Fang save. I'm saving a save for Logan. So I don't know. I might romance everybody. I haven't decided. We'll see. It mainly comes to who has more content in the next update will be Logan. Logan will be romanceable in the next update. We'll add a lamp. Right here. And we're gonna go to bed. All right, so we will end this episode here. It's been 45 minutes, so that's a decent size for day one, or length for day one. I'm going to be playing with the audio still. I did like 2 other recordings of this video, and one of them you could not hear me, another one you couldn't hear the game, so we will see if this is better. If not, I will consistently try to make the audio better. This is my first time ever recording anything, so hopefully this is good enough. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good one.